We care about reporting an accurate story, and we want our readers to understand how we got our information.
We started by doing general research. We went through the Daily Northwestern's archives, the Fraternity and Sorority Life website, and the MGC's website, and also their social media. We contacted MGC and NPHC leaders, and over the space of a week, we met with those that responded. We made sure to get their consent to record our conversations to make sure that our transcripts were accurate.
We built 2 different data visualizations for this piece using Flourish, which is a free tool that Google puts out. For the first one, which is an ethnic breakdown of Northwestern Greek life, we used data from a 2016 FSL report at Northwestern.
For the second visualization, which looks at multicultural Greek life across the Chicago area, we found our data on each Chicago university's website. The University of Chicago doesn't publish that information, however, so we used the Chicago Maroon, UChicago's daily newspaper.
We used an interview with Mina Ito to create a podcast focused on the MGC recruitment process, which we published on Anchor. Audio from our other interviews was also used in a NightLab tool called SoundSite.
We also used the NightLab's timeline feature to explore the MGC's history. The photos are all of memorabilia housed in the MGC Lounge, which is in the Norris ground floor. And the information was compiled from MGC chapter websites and a timeline that FSL has up on their site.
We used Riddle to build a fun quiz. Finally, we're using Premiere to make the explanatory animation about our reporting process that you're watching right now. Thanks for that.
Given the sensitive nature of our story, we wanted to be really conscious of the language that we chose to represent this issue, so we use the term Latinx, which is a gender-neutral term to describe people of Latin American descent. Most of the sources that we talked to use this term, so we also used it.
In addition, we chose to use the term cultural interest to describe Greek organizations that exist outside of the historically predominantly white councils. So that includes historically black chapters, Asian interest organizations, and Latinx interest organizations. We use this term because these Greek organizations are based on a common interest in black culture, Latinx culture, Asian culture, etc.
We hope you enjoyed our story and found it to be informative and helpful. If you have any questions on our reporting process, please feel free to reach out to any of us using the links in our bios.
Thanks so much for reading!